My name is Eric Peterson. I'm a photographer and filmmaker based in Montana. The only thing that matches my passion for storytelling is my love for upland hunting. So we've combined these two pursuits to bring you Tailgate Tales, a series of upland hunting stories that focuses on the confluence of creativity in the outdoors. Each episode features a new creative guest, from a tattoo artist to an author. They share their craft and how hunting in the outdoors influences what they do. We've got bird dogs, beautiful scenery, and plenty of action. So join us for Tailgate Tales. In this episode, I'll be hunting with Ryan Acker. Ryan is a talented singer-songwriter, as well as a member of the Last Revel band. The band draws influence from their salt-of-the-earth Midwest ethos to create a front porch Americana sound that is as original as it is timeless. Ryan grew up fishing and camping in Wisconsin and now lives in Bozeman, Montana, where he has found a new passion as an adult onset hunter. I had the pleasure of hunting with Ryan at a southwest Montana honey hole. We enjoyed an idyllic fall day under Montana's big sky.
Yeah, my name is Ryan Acker. I'm a musician and songwriter here in Bozeman, Montana, and I've been playing banjo and writing songs for the Last Revel for a long time, and I have 2 records with my solo career.
How'd you get into music?
When I was 14, my cousin was 16 or 17, and he started learning how to play guitar and was showing me some things on the guitar. And I immediately was just obsessed. In that same time, I fell in love with like Led Zeppelin, and heard the Rolling Stones the first time, and like really, it was really starting to sink in.
Yeah.
So then when I realized like, oh, I can play these songs, it was just a snowball effect. That was it. Honestly, it's like once I started, I knew I was on a path I wanted to continue for a very long time. I knew immediately like this is it. It was such an easy and such a streamlined way to evoke emotion in someone. It started to get more serious after college, after that chapter was kind of over. Then it became more of like, I think we can really do this. It was a little baby step at a time, but there was a push to see what was next.
Was that by yourself or was that with a group?
Yeah, that was with the Last Revel. So we started that band. I was maybe 22.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and we were just doing open mics in college and stuff like that. And it wasn't, at that time, at that level, it was really just for fun. We were doing 250 shows a year all over the country, and yeah, it was like no stone unturned for sure. And that was kind of the motto for a while. Was like just really, really go for it.
Was there a moment in that continuum where you're like, where it hit you that you could actually do this for a living?
Yeah, honestly, so our very first tour outside of Minnesota, we got invited to play the Red Ants Pants Music Festival band competition. Yeah, we drove 15 hours for that 15-minute set. It was in 2014, I think, or something like that. And it just went so well. It was such an enthusiastic response from the people at that festival. And we ended up winning that year, and it was really that moment that made us realize, like, I think we have something here we can take to the road. It's like one of those moments in life I keep going back to, where it's like, if it wasn't for that, I don't know where I'd be right now, honestly. Yeah. What I love about playing live music is it's so easy. It's the fastest way I know to like tap into that flow state, where you're not really thinking about anything but your performance, or like the music that you're trying to convey.
So tell me about your mustache.
Yeah, so last year I developed this skin condition called vitiligo, and it's benign, doesn't affect my health, but pigment on this side of my face has just kind of disappeared. I joke that I need a better story, like I got struck by lightning or something like that, because people think all the time that it's on purpose. I think it's because it's so one side of my face.
It's pretty.
It looks very deliberate, but it's not, unfortunately. But
switching a little bit to hunting in the outdoors now. Did you grow up hunting and fishing? Is that something new?
Yeah, I grew up outside quite a bit. Fishing was my family's like main outdoor focus. And we did a lot of camping and hiking and stuff like that. But hunting wasn't really in the fold.
How did you get into hunting?
So it was my brother-in-law, and him being such an accomplished chef and utilizing wild game in the kitchen in ways that I didn't really know about before. I was not aware it could taste as good as it does.
Yeah.
And from an outside perspective, the thing about wild game is like you have one bad, poorly cooked venison steak or one poorly cooked pheasant. It's like it can ruin you.
Yep.
I love what I cook and I love what I eat more because of it. Yeah, now it's like, now that it's a part of my life, I know I can't go without it. Regardless of what happens with the music career and touring and stuff, I'm gonna make sure I set time aside in the fall. Just even personally for what we eat during the year, but also just emotionally. Like I know I need that time to just really disconnect and just be out there.
Let's go hunting.
Yeah, right?
Crooked constellations show the man I was before. Tore apart the wilderness, never found a thorn. Walked along the river's edge, ringing bells running through my head. Thought I knew you once, but now I know. I carry you with me everywhere I go. I carry you with me everywhere I go. This fickle heart is made of stone. 9-pound hammer, take me home. I carry you with me everywhere I go.
Music is such a fast-track way to enter into that flow state. And the only other thing I've found in my life that's even come close to that has been my experiences hunting. And oftentimes you don't have room or time to have any other thought. It's like if you lose that focus, you lose that you lose your edge. So I think that's something I've really grown to appreciate, is finding that level of flow state in something else in my life. It kind of makes everything feel more whole. The whole hunting experience is put in perspective kind of just where I fit in the world, in nature, more so than I had those experiences before. We are just a tiny little piece in this whole complex puzzle.
I carry you with me everywhere I go. This fickle heart is made of stone. 9-pound hammer, take me home. I carry you with me everywhere I go. I carry you with me everywhere I go. I carry you with me everywhere I go. This fickle heart is made of stone. 9-pound hammer, take me home. I carry you with me.
Good job, Gus. Look at that. I'm always just so amazed how freaking beautiful they are.
Oh, I know. The colors are amazing, aren't they? Good.
Now being aware of it, now I feel like I have to participate. Having more of a hand in where my food comes from is just, there's a responsibility to just do it myself. Something that's kind of rewarding about both music and hunting is the idea that there's no finish line to it. There's no top score, there's no trophy you can really take home for it. And it's like a lifelong pursuit. So it's like, everybody's had those experiences like, well, this day didn't really quite go how I wanted it to, but you're gonna go back again. You're not done trying to figure it out. And I think that's something that that goes right along with why I love playing music. It's like it's something I'm gonna do forever, and it's something I'm never gonna be done learning about. Because of that, it just keeps you coming back.
Well, what'd you think?
Oh man, such a great afternoon.
That was fun. Huh?
Yeah, it was really special. I don't have a ton of experience hunting with dogs, so it's really amazing to just watch them work.
Yeah.
And I think something I noticed today, it really kind of helps you get in that mentality of not, like, you don't have any other thoughts kind of running through your head because
Yeah.
the dogs are so focused.
Yeah.
And kind of feeding off of that energy is really exciting. And yeah, I'm not used to the anticipation building when the dogs are getting on it.
Yeah.
So that's something to I know I got to kind of like curb my excitement and like stay focused when they're getting really close.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to get a dog.
You know, I was joking earlier that I gotta make sure my music career is ruined before I go get a dog. That'd be tough to bring that on the road, but
Yeah.
that would be fun though. Someday we'll be ready. But
Well, it was a pleasure hunting with you. I'm glad we got to do this, and it was a fun day.
yeah, thanks Eric.
Yeah,
I
thanks for
appreciate
coming
it.
out.
I had a great time.